And now, suspense.
Oh man, like this shirt and the lighting makes my arms look good, huh?
Nigga, no.
Anyway, so it's been a while since I've done any kind of video, and I feel like I've said that a lot lately. I feel like I say that every single time that I do any kind of video that isn't like a podcast format video. I'm always like, oh, it's been a while. And that's because I tend to take, I've been having some issues with my computer, with this computer right now that I'm trying to record on. So there might be some lag, there might be a little bit of sound issues, who knows. But I have the day off and I figured I would spend this time the whole day just filming as many videos as I can. So if you guys see new videos from me and I'm wearing this RoboCop shirt, it's in all the videos, it's because I shot them all in one day and I don't have the vanity or the or the energy to just like go and change my shirts for every single video that I'm doing. I don't want to do all that. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be doing a haul. I might split it up into like different videos because it's going to be long. Like in the month of July, I think I got like maybe 50 new titles to my collection, and I didn't count as many, all the ones that I have right here next to me, but like in the month of July alone I got like 50 of them. And then the rest were like pretty much the month of August. The month of August wasn't too many. Got a few things. I just been being really picky. It's just that I just went ham on all the places in July. Also went on vacation to San Diego and went to the San Diego Book Off and found some cool stuff, which I'll show first probably. Other stuff I got from Best Buy, one thing from Amazon, bunch of stuff from Zia Records, and then a bunch of stuff from Bookman's, because Bookman's has just been my treasure trove in the past few months. I've kind of become a reseller in a way.
You disgust me!
Not really. I don't sell to anybody besides I just been buying stuff and then trading it into Bookman's for store credit. And then I use that store credit to buy a bunch of goodies, which I've been so lucky to find a bunch of stuff at Bookman's that I've never been able to find anywhere else for a decent price. And some of these things that I've gotten were like absolute steals, and I paid absolutely nothing out of my own pocket. Everything from Bookman's, I haven't paid a single dime, single cent out of my own pocket because of the store credit. And I'm also a part of their book club, which gives me 10% off every single purchase that I make. And when you use store credit, you don't get charged tax at all. So you're just paying the sticker price minus the 10%. So there's a few of these items that I'll show you that I got for like an absolute deal. Been going to Goodwills and other thrift stores and like that and finding really cool things, collectibles, a lot of manga or manga. I don't know how you want to say it. I'm not really big into anime, but I've found a lot of manga books and anime like movies and stuff just at a bunch of different Goodwills. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is, but maybe people are just getting rid of all of their anime collection. But I've been finding so much. Every time I go out to a Goodwill, I'll find like 7 or 8, maybe even 10 manga books for like $2 a piece, depending on like which one it is. And if you see my son in the background, it's just me and him today at home. So he's going to be popping in and out of the videos because he's playing with his toys just on that side. So I've been doing pretty well. And, you know, like the last time I spent about $25 of my own money at Goodwill, I got a return of like $100 over at Bookman's from the stuff that I sold to them. But I'm going to show you guys the first thing that I got from Book Off in San Diego, California. Really cool place. Every time I go to San Diego, I have to hit up the Book Off. Every time I stay in San Diego, I usually stay around the same area. And the Book Off is usually like 5 to 10 minutes away. But yeah, I always find some goodies. The only thing that I don't like about Book Off is that they rarely have slipcovers. I have been lucky enough to find a couple of things with the slipcover, but for the most part, just know that if you go to a Book Off, it's very likely it will not have a slipcover. Possibly because they just want to make more space on their shelving. Other times is because I feel like they're just ignorant to the fact that people want slipcovers. I don't know. But yeah, either way, you most likely will not find slipcovers at Book Off.
2 hours later.
First up, we got Captain Underpants, the first epic movie on 4K. This was like $5. So I had to pick it up because I had the Blu-ray and I had been planning on upgrading it to 4K for a while, and it was at Zia for like $10 or something like that, and found it at Book Off for $5. So grab that one. This one still has a sticker on it, a little Book Off sticker right there. So we have Logan Lucky on 4K. I was really glad to find this one, $20, and I was more than happy to pay $20 because I haven't been able to find this movie on 4K ever. Like every time I look online, it's going for like ridiculous prices, especially if it has a slipcover. It's insanely priced anywhere I check it out. So $20, I was like, sure, why not? I'll take it. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This is another one that I haven't really been able to find for a decent price anywhere. This is one that I passed on at Zia a dozen times at least, and it was like $10-15 or something like that at the time, maybe like $12. It's usually around the average that they price their 4Ks at Zia is like between $10 and $15. They rarely ever price a used 4K for more than $15. If it's new, it'll be 15, and then like after a month or so, it'll drop to like 12, and then 10, and that's when I swoop in and take it.
With your broke ass.
But yeah, I didn't mind paying $18 for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri on 4K because this one is also very hard to find. Very happy with that one. And the last thing I picked up at Book Off was something too that I've been looking for a while, and they had it for cheaper than my Zia did. So I picked up the 5-movie collection of Jurassic World that has Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, all on 4K and Blu-ray. That was really cool. So it comes with both the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. It does not come with Dominion, but I already own Dominion on 4K anyway, so I was like, you know what, whatever. Upgrading a lot of my Blu-rays, I removed all of the movies that have a 4K that I have yet to upgrade to a different part of my shelf. But since I've been able to find a bunch of stuff at Bookman's and at Zia and stuff to upgrade, and then I just sell the trade in my regular Blu-ray, I've been able to pretty much dwindle down all of the Blu-rays that I have to like one shelf, like one little section of my shelf. And that's amazing to me, like to see the fact that like I was able to open up so much more space on my Blu-ray shelf by upgrading. But now I'm going to have to find more space for my 4Ks because my 4K shelf is just almost filled up. So that's been really cool process of just seeing my collection kind of dwindle down. And next up, I'm going to show you guys some Best Buy pickups, just because it's not a lot. I very rarely go to Best Buy anymore just because they're absolute garbage. I'll probably try to put a video of the last time I went to Best Buy and how empty the shelves were, and the fact that I had to go to another Best Buy like 20 minutes away just to find shelves with stuff on them. I picked up Upgrade from Best Buy. My Zia Records, another reason why I don't go to Best Buy is because Zia Records usually has all of these 4Ks now, these like older titles that are coming out on 4K, like the Nightbreed or Upgrade, World War Z. My Zia Records will have it for like the same price or even lower on that release day. So I typically just go to Zia and grab it. And one of those rare occasions, Upgrade was cheaper at Best Buy than it was at Zia, and I was already there anyway grabbing something else. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab Upgrade. Another one too, this one went on sale for $20 and I just grabbed it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I already have Out of the Shadows, the second one, on 4K. So, you know, for a while that was the only one on 4K. So when they finally announced this one, I was like, all right, I gotta grab this one. And I really like the kind of glossy slipcover that they went with. So these next two I just picked up yesterday of when recording this. I can see on the website and on the app, but when I go into my Best Buy nearest me, there's never any of that there. And they've been having a lot of really good deals on movies, but they just never stock any of that shit that they have online.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourselves. What the fuck, man?
So I went to that other one. They had all that stuff that I wanted. But for right now, I just picked these two up. I grabbed Batman 1989. Shout out to Kal-El Daily for just constantly talking about this damn movie that I was like, you know what? I saw it. It was only $10. It's the only one they had. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab it. I actually don't own this at all. I don't think I've ever actually owned this I might have on DVD like a long time ago. I probably had the like 4-movie collection of Batman Returns, Forever, and Batman and Robin at one point. But
Shut the fuck! Shut! Did I say no? Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
honestly, don't want to pay more than $10 for any of those movies, even though I do enjoy them. Do you guys do that too? Like, there's just movies that you really enjoy, but you just do not want to pay. There's like a limit of how much you'll pay for a certain movie. Like the old Batman ones, there's like that for me. Like this, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. I refuse to pay more than $10 for them, and that's what this was, $9.99. I ended up picking up The Nun on 4K. No slipcover. The slipcover is just kind of really hard to find right now. The reason why I went to pick this up because I saw this on Best Buy's app for $13. Because I feel like with the new one coming out, they're probably going to release a 4K for that one as well. Knowing my luck, anytime I'm one of those people that anytime I buy something and it gets a re-release or something else, or if I finally find the Blu-ray, it gets announced on 4K. I'm that guy. So in the comments, send me send me what you guys want on 4K, a 4K release of, and I'll go buy the Blu-ray because more than likely it's gonna get a 4K as soon as I buy the fucking thing. All right, and the last thing I got, Watchmen. If you watched my story on Instagram, you know about the whole drama behind this movie of me getting my hands on this. This is again another slipcover that's really hard to find. The 4K itself too is just kind of, so at least in my area, it's hard to find. So I was able to find this one. I actually got this at my local Zia for $15 with the slipcover. I constantly check their website and I can like go in there and see what stores have what stock. Lo and behold, Zia had it, $15, had the slipcover, and I was like, damn, that's a really hard to find slipcover. It goes for, a lot on eBay right now. I get home and there's no 4K in the case. It's just the Blu-ray.
This is a nightmare!
The version of the movie that I want isn't even here. It isn't even in this. So I return it, but I kept the slipcover. Does that sound, I don't know. I don't know. That might sound like kind of scummy to you, but I do not care. I kept the slipcover because how are you not going to check your stuff to make sure the accurate discs are in there? Yeah, I kept the slipcover. I don't care. And so I ordered another one from Amazon because it was like $18. All right. I don't know how long this video has been going on. I'm on Zoom right now because I keep getting charged for Zoom. If I'm not using it, and I haven't been making videos in a while, so I'm like, if I'm not using it, I'm basically just throwing away money. So that is one of the biggest motivations of why I'm trying to make all these videos today. Purely because of money. I'm not made of it. I'm doing pretty well for myself right now, but just that I got reminded. I looked at my bank statements and I got reminded. I was like, oh yeah, I get charged for Zoom. So if I'm not using it, I'm literally just throwing away money. So I'm like, I got it. All right, cool. Next day off, I'm going to spend this whole month trying to make as many videos as possible. But it's purely a money thing. It's purely a money thing of why you're seeing me right now is because I'm trying to get my money's worth.
Money, 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 money.
And also, I wanted to show you guys all the new stuff that I've got. All right, this is a really cool find. I found this at Goodwill. I already have the Blu-ray, and I'll show you guys that in an out-of-print video because it's going for like 50 plus right now. But even this DVD is out of print, and it's hard to find. It's going for like $20. Triangle. I found this at a Goodwill for $1. If you know anything about this movie, it is insanely rare and it's hard to find, and it's out of print. I mean, even this, like I said, even this DVD goes for like $20. And I have also found that at my local Bookman's, they have the Blu-ray of Triangle for $50. A part of me wants to get it just so I can have multiple copies. I don't know. The one that I had bought it on eBay from a guy for like $25. And this was at the time when I started to notice that movie was kind of just like disappearing. And I got reminded of it and I was like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. It's a time loop movie, horror movie. I recommend checking it out if you can. And that's really how it goes with obscure and, like kind of weird films like that, is they tend to go out of print because nobody saw them.